working together some kind of way.
That's never gonna exist.
No,
that's never gonna exist. Because if you think about it, and this is how do I speak in code. America is a very unique country, very unique. And not to, in my personal opinion, just doing the little research I've done, and as a Jit, I always been confused on why. Like I always said, America is just so fucking nosy. It's like they always have to intervene with situations. I never really understood that as a youngin.
This is my opinion. America does all that, right? But America is immigrants, period.
For sure.
And from the books you read and whatnot, when they came over, no color, just the human beings. When they got to America and found America, which they didn't find, because there was another native on this island already that been here. America is about growing. Well, how can I put it like this? America is about coming over. I want to start afresh. I want everybody to be happy and have things. So we're going to build. As we building, we want to spread and grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we conquer. Now we can spread and grow. But we don't like this, or we don't like this certain thing. So what we do now, we go and destroy it.
My ancestors just like came in me when you said that shit.
Because when they destroy it, what happens? We done conquered it. We gonna build it up, and it's ours. Now we make it the way we want.
So let me speak on that, like, because I swear, like, I've been tapping. I'm Haitian, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me, I have a lot of animosity when it comes to the Clinton era. A lot of animosity.
What reason?
So
several or just one?
No, there's several.
Self-liberated Africans led the Haitian Revolution and ended slavery in present-day Haiti and the Dominican Republic. After 12 years of fighting the French colonial power, which had tried to reintroduce slavery, the formerly enslaved people of Saint-Domingue officially declared their independence and renamed their country Haiti. Many countries, including the United States, refused to recognize Haitian independence in fear of slave rebellions. And France refused to accept Haiti's independence unless Haiti paid 150 million francs as so-called compensation for lost revenues from slavery. That was around 10 times Haiti's annual budget. But Haiti couldn't decline the indemnity request since the French came ready for war, carrying more than 500 cannons on their ships. Articles from that period show that the French king knew the Haitian government wouldn't be able to repay the debt, which decimated Haiti's economy. Haitians had extreme...
Bill Clinton basically fucked my country up. Haiti was a huge on exporting with rice.
Mm-hmm.
We had the game on lock. Same thing what Donald Trump was doing with America becoming a supreme exporter, not an importer. When you exporting, you're supplying the goods.
Right. That's what Trump wanted.
Exactly. So what the Clintons did was strapped our hands from no longer being an exporter, where we're exporting, he was importing Chinese rice, flooding us with rice, therefore we lose our value, where it's like, what the hell? Like, what can, you know what I'm saying? And that was the whole economy.
But you know why
I don't know why.
Did that?
I don't know why.
To relations with China, you know. Listen, the United States has several allies, and then they don't.
China don't give a fuck about America.
China is threatening to retaliate if the U.S. punishes Chinese firms for doing business with Russia. Eunice Yoon joins us now with that story. Good morning, Eunice.
Good morning, Joe. Well, the Chinese Foreign Ministry said that if the U.S. sanctions Chinese companies, that China would respond firmly and forcefully. Now, the stern warning is part of what's becoming a more blatant anti-West, pro-Russian point of view. China is starting to echo now Russia's PR blitz over Ukraine, accusing the U.S. military of operating, quote, dangerous biolabs in Ukraine. This is a theory that the U.S. has warned could be President Putin's way of justifying further attacks in Ukraine. And state media today also called the U.S. the, quote, empire of lies.
They gave $40 billion. What's that about?
Well, Ukraine, they need Ukraine. Anything the U.S. invests in or help, they need them. It's for a reason. It's not what you think, what they saying. It's for a reason. Everything has a reason. You say that we're gonna come help you, we're gonna get you Australia. Yeah, we're doing that, but what's the real deal you doing it for?
We cannot save Ukraine by dooming the U.S. economy.
You want control. Or you want to be a democracy. You know, you want to be like us. Everybody got to be like us.
But this isn't democracy. It's a fake democracy.
Listen.
Change the subject though. Just because I don't want to get too deep and we start saying shit ain't supposed to be on the internet.
Oh, I
So
call everybody friend.
yeah,
And the ones that's business is never friends, because business is business.
for sure. It's
But
cutthroat.
business is cutthroat, like you said. So you don't have no friends in business. I don't give a fuck what it is. I learned that the hard way. But you got friends outside of business. You just have to know who's who and what is what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now,
And that wit, you know what I mean, that snap to know how to adjust under pressure. You know what I mean? So, and I would think the other piece is, you know, having a spirit of where fear don't exist. You know, when a man is saturated with fear, then he make sporadic moves, you know what I mean, without a lot of thought in it, because, you know, fear is a form of weakness.